1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Nation celebrates the Diamond Jubilee Independence Day of Pakistan with the resolve to make country a true welfare state. Prime Minister calls for fully realizing the dream of our founding fathers of establishing socio-economic justice, rule of law and an egalitarian society in Pakistan. Shehbaz Sharif has urged people to actively take part in the monsoon plantation drive to revert the negative impact of climate change. National Disaster Management Authority continues to provide emergency aid to flood-affected people in Balochistan. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and the world over will observe the Indian Independence Day tomorrow as Black Day. In Egypt, over 41 people, mostly children, were killed in stampede after a fire broke out inside a church in Gaza City. And now the news in detail. The nation celebrates Diamond Jubilee, the 75th Independence Day anniversary of the motherland today, with a renewed pledge to work with the Spirit of Pakistan movement to make the country a true Islamic welfare state. The day dawned with a 31-gun salute in the federal capital and 21-gun salute in the provincial headquarters. Prayers were offered for security and progress of Pakistan and well-being of the people. The national flag has been hoisted at all important public and private buildings. Public and private buildings as well as the streets, bazaars and markets have been profusely illuminated. National flags, buntings, portrait of founding fathers, posters and banners are also seen everywhere as part of the celebration of Independence Day. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has stressed for developing consensus on Charter of Economy to transform Pakistan into an economic power. He was addressing the national flag hoisting ceremony and unveiling of a re-recorded national anthem at the Jinnah Convention Centre in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said, if we can become a nuclear power, we can also become an economic power, but we have to strive day and night. He urged the nation to work for development of the country by following golden principles of faith, unity and discipline set by founder of Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The Prime Minister, terming youth as priority, said the government will provide all possible opportunities to them as the country's future belongs to youth. He paid tribute to all those who made Pakistan's defense impregnable by making it a nuclear power, including Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and Muhammad Nawaz Sharif and armed forces. The Prime Minister also prayed for liberation of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and occupied Palestine from the illegal foreign occupation. Meanwhile, in a series of tweets today, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has called for fully realizing the dream of our founding fathers of establishing socio-economic justice, rule of law and egalitarian society in Pakistan. He said, as we celebrate our hard-earned independence, our country at this stage demands a deep reflection to understand that true freedom is the one from want, hunger and poverty. He said, without economic sovereignty, it is incomplete. The Prime Minister said, our greatest strength is our people, and now is the time that their welfare be placed at the center of the public policy. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has announced to gift buses for transportation of Sweet Home's children. Taking part in Independence Day celebration at Sweet Homes, the Prime Minister said, following the principles of Islam, his government is ready to extend any kind of help to all children at Sweet Homes. He acknowledged and appreciated the role of Zamurd Khan, who is providing free education to orphans. President Dr. Arif Alvi has underlined the significance of proper education and training of children as they are future of the country. Addressing children at an orphanage in connection with 75th Independence Anniversary celebrations, he said good training and education of children are very important to empower them and enable them to earn their livelihood and serve the nation and country. The President urged the girls to strive hard and bring good name to the country with their achievements. He particularly referred to character building of the children and stressed upon equal opportunities for the rich and poor to get education. This is Radio Pakistan. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has urged people to actively take part in monsoon plantation drive to revert the negative impacts of climate change. He was talking to media persons after planting a sampling under monsoon plantation drive in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said Pakistan is bracing the effects of climate change and global warming in shape of heavy rainfalls and flash floods that cause huge losses. He said due to the negative impacts of climate changes, glaciers are melting and rivers are drying. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif visited the residence of Major Talha Mannan in Islamabad today, who embraced martyrdom in helicopter crash in Balochistan. The Prime Minister offered Fatiha for the departed soul while having interaction with Major Talha Mannan's family. Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Maryam Aurangzeb, who also accompanied the Prime Minister, said martyrs are the pride of our nation and their sacrifices will never go in vain. She said Shahid Talha Mannan's sacrifice for the nation will always be remembered. 2 soldiers embraced martyrdom and 1 was injured in a heavy exchange of fire between security forces and the terrorists near Hanai in Balochistan. According to ISPR, the terrorist fire raided a security forces post in coast area near Hanai last night. Having successfully repulsed the distant fire raid, the escaping terrorists were pursued into a nearby mountains. As a follow-up, during an encircling effort to cut off fleeing terrorists, a heavy exchange of fire took place between the terrorists and the security forces patrol. During the skirmish, 2 violent sons of soil, Naik Atif and Sepai Qayyum, embraced Shahadat, and Major Umar was injured while causing losses to the terrorists. National Disaster Management Authority continues to provide emergency aid to flood-affected people in Balochistan. According to NDMA, tarpaulins, blankets and mosquito nets have been dispatched for over 60,000 families. 200 school tents are also part of the relief supplies, besides 35 generators, 30 dewatering pumps and 5,000 ration bags. 1,000 ration bags provided by Saudi Relief have also been dispatched. People in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir are observing Pakistan's Independence Day with great enthusiasm and devotion. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and world over will observe the Indian Independence Day tomorrow as Black Day to register a protest against New Delhi's continued illegal occupation of their homeland. According to Kashmir Media Service, the day will be marked by a complete shutdown and civil curfew in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, call for the supported by the all Hurriyat leaders and organizations. Black flags will be hoisted everywhere while protest rallies be organized against the gross human rights violations by Indian troops in the territory. The Kashmiris across the world will hold anti-India demonstrations to draw world's attention towards the Indian brutalities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The all parties Hurriyat conference leaders, including Mir Wais Umar Farooq, Shabir Ahmad Shah, in their statement said India has no right to celebrate its Independence Day in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, as it is holding the territory against the will of the Kashmiri people. In Egypt, at least 41 people, mostly children, were killed and 45 others injured in a stampede that took place in the wake of fire that broke out inside a church in the city of Giza. According to the security forces, 5,000 worshippers gathered for mass at the Coptic Abu Safin church in the Imbaba neighborhood when the fire broke out due to electrical short circuit. The fire blockaded an entrance to the church, causing a stampede. The third match of Kashmir Premier League will be played between Muzaffarabad Tigers and Bagh Stallion in Muzaffarabad today. The match will start at 7 p.m. And finally, the weather. Rain, wind, thundershower is expected in most parts of Sindh, Balochistan, Punjab, Kashmir and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, while at isolated places in Gilgit-Baltistan during next 12 hours. Heavy falls are also likely in lower Sindh, northeastern Balochistan and southern Punjab during the period. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.